Hello there.
Hello, Alan. Never mind, I can't perceive you. I will hydrate. Okay, sorry. Hold on. I've realized that before I do anything, I kind of gotta do the decisive battle stuff, and I forgot to turn the thing back on. But can kind of do it relatively well. This shouldn't be too difficult, I don't think. The problem is just the time it takes to do. Let's see. No, probably something like this. So let me just get this out of the way. I already got the majority of dailies out of the way, so I just gotta get this stuff out of the way. Hopefully it's not too loud. I think this should be fine, I think. I'm trying to have like a guess of when it would start. My main issue is just how long it takes between turns sometimes. There we go. Hello, Jew. My brain is shutting down. Mainly because I had to do this, but I think I can survive. Pivot button on the upper right. I already know about this. You visited during Klukai? Nice. Is this all done? Missing something. Oh, I forgot to do the crew deck stuff. probably should have done this beforehand. You know what, we're gonna force Mishti to cook. I didn't make it clear on how much seasoning. I mean, you made it fine. It's not toxic. Like a certain other Tito's cooking always turns out. What do you think? Not bad. You'll be able to determine the right amount of seasoning after a few more attempts. Just as it is, make the next iteration tasty. Delicious. Alright. I did make the post, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. I think Lewis is the one up here. I did get Kolfnis. It's surprisingly simple to do the thing. I got a roll for her, I just realized. I got a roll for Lewis. Want to have scones while chatting? Wait, she's not asking it, she's just telling me. You want to have scones while chatting. Let's see, about the dorms. I'm hearing weird sounds in your room recently, Lewis. What did you hear? I think there was a doll copying my voice and saying, Lewis, the toys you design are amazing. Quit imitating me. So I was making fun of her imitating me, saying that her toys are amazing. Incredible. Oh. I really gotta get around to getting them all, like, situated. Okay, after I do this, I actually want to go do the little mini story thing that popped up there after the previous event. Level 31. Oh dang, I gotta go in and give them all their extra stuff. I think what I find funniest about this is just the fact that that clownfish is clearly not in a proper setup, but also it's just staring her down too. It has no feet. Alright. Oh, I don't... Okay. I don't care that there's none accumulated. I still need to go check them. Okay, let's see. There's... I'm not gonna remember. The shoe is... Look. That shoe that's in the higher leg is barely on that stair. Okay, so I need to figure out... Jiu, you told me there's like... What is all this? Hold on. Why is there so much stuff? That says new. There's nothing new here. I do have more. I do have stuff to put on here now. Literally just one thing. How do I even get this stuff? It's just from getting these, cause that doesn't help me. What is new in here? Aside from this telling me there's 2 locked places. When I zoom in, everything sends something new, but I don't see anything new. Well, there's this going on. These are just those interactions that you can't do anything with, though. You know what? I'm gonna go do the interaction. Also, look at the shop. What? This shop? Which shop? This shop? Oh, look at that! That's cool. Not that, furniture? This? I'm confused. What am I looking for? Wall decor? Sundries? Oh, no, sundries is something else. Tell me! You know what? I want to see what this is about. The crew deck shop?
本物？あんな寝るだけしか脳のないやつに本物も偽物もないでしょ。
Oh wait. Misty, you're the real Misty, right? Real Misty? Where could you possibly find a sleephead just like her?
偽物がいたっていいよ。
Fake one's good.
代わりに働いてくれるなら。
Fake one, go on, switch with me.
こいつ。で、どうして本物なんて言ったわけ？
Little. Anyway, why you asked that all of a sudden, Lena?
悪い夢を見たの。
Had a nightmare.
夢の中でデールが人形2人持ってこう聞いてきたの。
In it, there, wheeled 2 dolls in front of me and asked,
お前が落としたのはこっちの真面目なミスティか？それともこのロベラ型のミスティか？
Did you drop this well-adjusted Mishti? Or this Robella type Mishti?
怖くない？
It was terrifying.
で、どっちを選んだの？
Then which one did you pick?
どっちも違うって答えた。
I said neither, they're not the Mishti I
そ
lost.
したら正 しき者へのご褒美と言って二人とも押し付けてきたの。
Dear praised me for being an honest doll, and as a reward gave me both fake Mishtis.
一人は微笑みながらお仕事頑張りますって言って、
One smiled using Mishti's face and promised she'd work hard.
もう一人は
The other one sneered using Mishti's face and said,
ミシティの素体はダイナーゲート以下だって。
Mishti's frame is inferior to a diner gate's.
怖いよ。
It was terrifying.
何のこと？私に関係なさそうだし、おやすみ。
I have no idea what you're talking about, but if that's it, I'm heading back to
やっ
sleep.
ぱり本物のミシティが一番だよ。
To everything, I still like our real Mishti better. Now if you're relieved.
待って。ということは、デールに聞けば真面目なこいつと交換できるってこと？
Hold on, what you're saying is, Dare can get me a well-adjusted Mishti that's not half asleep all the time?
もうそんなひどいこと言わない。ミシティに聞かれたらどうするの？
That's so code cookie. Mishti won't like it when you say things like that.
むしろ聞いててほしいわ。
Hope she hears it loud and clear. Dang. And that's the end. Just that little quick segment. I wonder if more of it pops up like later. Why does it want me to fast travel everywhere? It's just more stuff I've already been to. Okay, you said crew deck shop. Is this not the crew deck shop? This? This? No. Gee, what do you mean? I'm confused. The plants? What plants? Furniture? F6? What do you mean F6? What plants? There's plants? I'm confused. Ornaments? These plants? Gee, please, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what you were telling me to go look at. I'm scared. The plant currency. What about the plant currency? I'm confused. Look at all the new items. Yes, but you told me that wasn't it. You said no earlier. What do you mean? I asked you, were you talking about this? I asked you earlier, were you talking about this? And you told me no. Go outside of the terrace. Oh my, hold on. Go to the rush. Okay, okay. I'm here, now what? I'm here, now what? So confused. Did you mean... Go F4, 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 F4. Okay. I'm in F4. Look at the last thing. This? The fact it's implying you can change it? Oh, okay, that's all? I mean, I said before that there's definitely gonna be more. Hold on. And the Lewis items. There's other items. But those are... Wait. But they made a menu for it, so it has to be soon. Okay. I understand now. Oh my goodness. The what? Hold on. There's a pink cat. Like in furniture? Or like here? Or here? Wait, ornaments. Oh, this? Is that what you mean? No? Furnitures. Okay. I'm in furniture. Armory passage. This? Is this what you meant? No selling kidneys. I did look at it. I did. What was it gonna do? Did I check something here? Ah, here we go. Did I miss last time? I think I missed last times. Ah. It's fine. Okay, let's actually do something here now. Let me at least try to get these, at least one more out of the way. What, you know, two more out of the way. You know what? One more out of the way. One more out of the way. Oh wait, that one's mine. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me. I want to use the freaking overpowered one from a friends list. I mean, it is the overpowered one from the friends list, isn't it? Yeah, 26-4. So why is it suddenly like a narrower field? I don't think I'm hitting all of these. Never mind, I did. Alright. It's not that long of a story, at least. Might as well start it. Can you see? Energy supply system standby, emergency life support system standby, life surveillance system standby, vital signs normal, blood pressure normal, blood oxygen normal, heartbeat normal, unconsciousness signs? Or consciousness signs? Consciousness signs normal. What you're looking at is a consciousness digitalization interface, but you don't need to worry about that. Let me handle it. Your mind will be digitized into neural cloud data just like a doll would. Deep breaths, don't be nervous. You might feel a little sting from this. A familiar voice reverberates through my mind. The rhythmic beeping of the instruments surrounding me, lulling me into a vague drowsiness like a hypnotic metronome. Through the blur of the digitalization interface, I see a silhouette of gentle pink working away in front of the control panel. Persica. Don't think unnecessary thoughts. You keep an eye on his metrics. Yes, Why does this feel so familiar? An indescribable suffocating feeling closes in around my throat. The images before me twist and distort, as if reality itself was on the verge of collapse. Exile, look. You're... Yeah. Oh no, that's not good. Director Persica, stop the test immediately. Seriously, I told you not to think unnecessary thoughts. Test done. You fish him out of the pod. The digitalization interface fades, that oppressive discomfort fades like a receding tide. Piece of darkness returns for a moment before the pod's door gradually opens, and with it, streams of blinding salvation are delivered unto me. You're alright. I'm good. Breathing's just a little difficult. I'll adjust the equipment once more. We don't have much time, so we'll wait a little bit before we give it another go. What's the carriers on the yellow? We should do better this time, can I? Persica, this isn't the commander's fault. It's fine though, Persica's right saying there isn't much left. There isn't much time left. How it grows on the others. We pick at the command terminal station not far away. The dense air messages paint the screen a bloody red, leaving trails of fresh murder on the members of Gross's squad. Either the others are only getting worse. The virus is corroding their neural clouds. But of the Elmo, no good. Milling's face darkens like an overcast sky, and I can only shake my head. A feeling of helplessness wells from deep within. Most of the Elmo's electronic controls are inoperable, but we may still work with mechanical means. Since we've not the manpower, making any precise maneuvers is simply impossible. However, I've hidden the Elmo within some ruins in the Yellow Zone for now, so there shouldn't be any major problems. This reassures me and Mailing, passing me a warm drink. Coming to hear some coffee. Caffeine should help ease the discomfort from digitalization. Thanks, Lewis. Right, I forgot. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm back. I think here's your coffee. Dr. Persica, I'll leave your coffee here by the controls. Without as much as turning around, Persica continues to focus on adjusting the pod as if the world that existed around her was of no consequence. Sure is a sophisticated cup of coffee. The froth on the top looks like a tin soldier. I could definitely use a pick-me-up. Huh? After a single sip, Mailing's entire body freezes. Their expression teeters on the brink of losing control. Mailing? I failed to immediately intuit cause and effect, only taking a swig of the liquid in my cup instinctively. A wave of overwhelming sweetness explodes within my mouth like the universe born anew, eliciting soundless protest from both my throat and taste buds. I got careless. It's fine, Mailing. You can spit it out. What is this? It's like mop water with enough sugar to kill an elephant. Oh, sorry. I instinctively made them according to Dr. Persica's taste. Sweetness. It's been a while. Commander, I'm amazed you could swallow that with a normal look on your face. I've had a lot of coffee like this before. Huh? Commander? No, it's nothing. Something I should have been able to easily say remains lodged inside my throat and impossible to cough up. No matter how I delve into the dusty corners of my memory, I failed to grasp the reason that should be so obvious. And now a raised shadow of something is entrenched in my memory. Enough chit-chat. I had to look over your data. Congratulations, Commander. Your data meets the minimum requirements for digitalization. We did have a minor incident just now, but it shouldn't interfere with your digitalization. You know, she actually looks even more tired than she looks in the first game. Of course, if you don't want to feel that pain again, don't let your mind wander during the process. The only thing I'm confused is how does she look almost the exact same age? It's been 10 years. She should look older, but she still looks like tired but young. It doesn't make any sense. Persica puts down her terminal, downing the much too sweet coffee as if replenishing energy after using up too much of her brain power. To you. To you, I see those dots. Amazing. Staring to Persica, waiting for her to finish her coffee. She seems to pick up my intent. What is it? Give it to me straight. Tell me why Grosa's squad and the Elmo were infected with a virus while out in the field. Tell me why you made your way here. She literally modified on cat ears. What? Are they like embedded into her? I don't remember. Like, isn't she like has something on her? I remember it was something. It was like something she was wearing, not like full on embedded. The moment we restored power, you contacted us directly and even came here in person. That just isn't how you do things, Persica. Especially considering my current situation, you shouldn't be showing up here. How much has the infection progressed? Only up to level 2, no contact with 3 yet. Karlek and Kofne are getting the worst of it. Their infection rates have both passed 30%, they'll probably start intermittently shutting down soon. Then they'll go into sleep mode. Got it. Persica puts down her mug, sighing deeply. A week ago, 16 labs observed a special virus that targets dull neural clouds. No, artificial intelligence. It propagates extremely quickly, replicating by assimilating, absorbing, or replacing the data of dolls or AI. 16 Lab has given it the name of Entropy. Entropy? That matches its behavior as you've described it. Can it be removed? Not as of right now. 16 Lab, IOP, and 42 Lab, which Lewis is stationed at, are researching antivirus programs and firewalls. But the virus internally evolves according to the data it consumes, and the form it takes in every doll is unique. Researching every instance would be a Sisyphean task. If we could find a source and reverse engineer... Yes, that's one way. That's also where this piece of equipment comes in. Lewis will explain the rest. You're the one accountable for this. It's your job. Jessica returns to her coffee, closing her eyes and giving Lewis the floor. Where do I even start? Commander, have you heard of the Magracia cloud? Or is it Magracy? Or Magracea? Cloud? Some kind of super advanced cloud storage? That interpretation isn't necessarily wrong. The Magracea cloud is a super server that 42 Lab, where I currently am, is working on. With some fees and a somewhat complex request process, governments, enterprises, and individuals can all use it to store and process data. This, of course, includes 42 Lab's core project, Project NeuroCloud, which is inextricably linked with us dolls. Project NeuroCloud. The study and backup of doll NeuroClouds. This project is related to you, no? I suppose I'm a founding member of 42 Lab. Project NeuroCloud was named by me and an acquaintance. 16 Lab is nominally subordinate to 42 Lab, but it isn't under its management. No wonder you're so invested. There's been a hitch with Project NeuroCloud. Project NeuroCloud's research has long since been finished, and all of the data should have been sealed in Magracea by 42 Lab. But the origin of the virus has determined where 42 Lab's investigation was Magracea. Considering the traits of the virus, it's likely directly linked to Project NeuroCloud. 42 Lab deliberated on how to handle the situation, but they're leaning towards directly resetting the server, destroying all of the corroded data in NeuroClouds. Brutal. Yes, but Dr. Persica doesn't agree with such measures. She suggested entering the cloud to collect the virus source code to assist in the development of an antivirus. There aren't many supporters of this option in 42 Lab, though. Sending dolls or AI into the belly of the beast is tantamount to suicide. However, considering the importance of the data that's stored in Magracea, doing a full reset is an option they've not come to terms with either. You like her bra? It's so vintage. Consciousness digitalization. I see now. So you plan to have a human enter the virus suit in Magracea in a doll's place. It's a look, okay, okay. Human consciousnesses are more resilient than a doll's neurocloud, and can theoretically resist the virus for a short period. But they are only more resilient. The damage caused by a major infection could be more severe than what a doll would sustain. So, Commander, you can turn down this request. How long can Groza and the others hold out with the way things are going now? I look at Persica. Only she can give me an answer for questions of a technical nature. If they remained in sleep mode, 3 days. 1 day, otherwise. After a day, the virus will enter their level 3 and their neural data will be rewritten by the virus. Then later the others will never... The decision is yours. The risks are massive, and if you say no, I'll immediately leave to pursue another solution. You always get thrown off when people call you incog. By the way, my dementia's bad today. Good luck. Wait. Who called me incog? Is it because of this? I object. The unpowered metal door is shoved open and Groza stumbles into the ops room with her exhausted frame in tow. Leader, you can't be moving about right now. I'm alright. Commander, I object to you entering the cloud. Don't take risks for us, you have more important. But then Leader, you and the others will... The Commander's safety is more important. Persica, I have one more question. Fu was with called you Incog and was like, "You think you're sick? I have this friend named Incog, and there's no one sicker than him." And I was like, "What?" Oh, if only they knew. If only they knew. I'm sure he's nice. Nah. This Incog guy sounds terrible. Sounds like it deserves to be sick, you know. 100%. You know, sounds like it's his fault. Go ahead. Why me? The official answer: not every human is fit to enter the cloud. Mental fortitude and a strong will are necessary for consciousness digitalization. The not so official answer: well, this isn't a request from 42 Lab or 16 Lab, but a personal one from me. I need someone I can trust. Because I promised two important friends that I would protect Project NeuroCloud, Magrasea, and things adjacent. Of course, there is another reason. I need someone who can cooperate with Lewis in the cloud. With Lewis? As a member of 42 Lab, Lewis possesses a certain level of permissions in the cloud. For various reasons, her viral resistance is stronger than the average doll's. I wish I was that witty. I was like, Incog is Blazer? You call him Incog? I was so confused. Yep. Depending on who you ask, I go by many names. And all of them are just variations of my username. Right now, this ginger ale is keeping me alive. Gee. As Lewis' former superior, you should be able to work with her well enough, yes? Oh, I understand. Commander, in my current state, what do you think would happen if I lost all my dolls in the Yellow Zone? But if I were to lose you, I may very well have nothing, not even the ability to leave with the Elmo. Since every path is filled with risk, I'll simply choose the one that aligns with my ideals most. Berserker, I trust that you have prepared sufficient compensation. Naturally. I'll accept this request. Very well. This might be a personal request, but the Magrasea Cloud is still subject to 42 Lab and IOP supervision. I don't think I need to elaborate on how sensitive your identity is. I'm honored to be the center of attention for so many. So you'll need to enter the cloud with a disguise. You'll have to take the role of someone else, so no one finds out you are who you are. It just so happens that Lewis and I have found someone in 42 Lab's database with the exact same name as you. The exact name? The exact same? Yes, a coincidence to be sure, but a welcome one. Wouldn't you say so, Lewis? Yeah, what a coincidence. Are you absolutely sure it's a coincidence? Berserker does not grace my quip with a reply, only placing a silver pin in my hand. In this pin is a fabricated ID that will allow you to be seen as someone else entirely in the cloud. But you'll have to watch your speech and mannerisms. From now on, you're to be referred to as the Professor. How is there two? Because yes. No, I didn't read it because I was reading your message and I forgot about the skipping thing. I forgot about the skipping thing. No, what did it say? Nah. Okay. Could I potentially... Come on. Faster. Faster. Let's click faster. We haven't seen Groza pop up yet. No, I skipped too fast. No, wait, no, we're good. 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 We're still going. 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 What? What? You can rewind. Well, I'm still. Ah! Protect Neurocloud's professor. She said this? Is that what she said? Have to watch your speech mannerisms from now on. You're referred to as Professor. Project Neurocloud's professor. Oh, project, not protect. Project Neurocloud's professor. Was it with an actual capital R? Is it actually with a capital R? You type with it. Okay, okay, okay. What the heck is this? Why are you hissing? You said protect. It said project. In a billowing tide of zeros and ones, the shapes of the world twist and transform into visceral shards. My body is ripped apart and put back together by formless forces, my consciousness drifting between my husk and the streams of data like a leaf upon the wind. Even the rhythm of breathing seems like a foreign thing now, left upon some faraway boundary beyond one's reach. Is this the world that dolls see? This is worse than a hangover. That coffee lunatic didn't tell me I'd have to go through this. The moment I fully lose control of my body, a warm pair of hands land on my arm. Professor, can you hear me? Don't think about how data breathes or what shape your body feels like it's in. Just leave it to instinct. As Lewis urges me, I take a deep breath, forcing myself to calm down. The tearing pain recedes like an ebbing tide, and the discomfort about my body eases greatly. I don't want to go through that ever again. My body still feels a little unwieldy. Looks like I'll need a little time to adjust. You don't seem very much impacted, Lewis. My neurocloud is made of data in the first place. I don't need a conversion process. And it's not my first time in the cloud. As a 42 lab manager, I often find myself between the two worlds. I see. How is it, working at 42 lab? I thought you would have returned to being a toy designer after leaving Griffin. Well, it wasn't quite what I expected, but some of the projects I've worked on in 42 Lab are related to toys. My skills haven't dulled one bit either. If you want, I could give you a couple of new toys, Professor. Really? I have to just ask you to design a few toys for Echo so this is done. I'd be more than happy. ID verified. 42 Lab Professor in Cockless. ID verified 42 Lab Doll Researcher Lewis. I'm sorry. Thank you for trying, alright? But the problem was that I was in full click mode, you know? I had to. Once you are spam clicking at something, you can't stop. Doll Researcher Lewis. Active defense systems disengaged. Welcome to the Magrasea Cloud. What do you mean Sharkry died? Oh? Looks like we'll have to go through this lengthy tunnel. Your neurodata is more or less stable now. In approximately 3 minutes, we'll enter the Magrasea Cloud for real. Update, Krolik died. It's... what? Lewis hesitates for a moment. She takes a deep breath, taking hold of my hand with a weighty motion. What are you doing to you? Please be careful, Professor. If things are looking bad, immediately log out and leave the rest to me. Humans are resistant to the virus, but there's a limit to everything. Don't push yourself. Don't worry, I know my limits. We've got this. Remember, your safety always comes first. Understood. What is that? Huh? Oh. Look towards the tunnel's end with Lewis. A strange purple light rushes towards us like a tidal wave, consuming the formerly methodical data streams. A data surge? What's it here at the end of the tunnel? Hold on to my hand, Presser. I do she bids, trying to stabilize myself with Liz's help. In but a moment, a raging data surge sweeps over us, swallowing us whole. This is bad. First, don't let go. Lewis? Lewis! Fierce wave tears us apart. I reach out desperately for Lewis, but the only thing my fingers touch are cold, icy shards of data. Gee, why is everyone dying? What happened to your heels? Her silhouette drifts further and further away in the purple tide until she disappears completely. Alright, she got nuked and stunned. That's not good. That's not good. Lewis, where are you? Malevolent purple data clouds my vision as twisted data presses down on my mind, making me struggle to even move. Persica, can you hear me? Persica. Lewis, answer me. I'm only met with a dismay-inspiring busy tone. Neither Persica nor Lewis answer my call. What are you? An eerie voice pierces through the silent air and an icy dread closes in on me. Who's there? Who are you? Why have you come? Are you that person? We tried to establish the source of the sound, but there's no footing to be found in the endless streams. This voice is nowhere to be found, and I can't feel the presence of a single living thing next to me. Answer me. Who are you? When you're in the cloud, this is who you are. Do not ever forget that you are the professor. I'm the professor. Professor... I'm just gonna say Blazer. Simpler, you know? An uncomfortable atmosphere fills the void, like the calm before the storm. I'm seized by a sense of foreboding. I instinctively raise an arm trying to fend off the unknown. The professor, huh? Found you. Oh no. Professor, welcome to a world of data. Before I can react, a wild surge of data pounces on me like a great beast, carrying me into a bottomless abyss. You have news, right? She's dead. Oh my god. Dude. What were you even fighting that nuked you this bad? My body is torn apart as my consciousness scatters in the stream, like my soul being flayed away from my body, plunging into endless darkness. My body, it can't. Surges of data collide with my consciousness and I begin to lose grip of myself. Falling into nothingness and the world begins to blur. There is no place for me here. Have to find an exit. Where's Lewis? Where's the end of the consciousness comes and goes in the rapids of data. Do I need to raise the volume? Is the volume okay? It's very quiet. Oh my. Ah, I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. You know what? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. This is the one that is currently going on. Okay. There's literally nothing that should be making it quieter. So why is it quiet? Why? It is at max volume. Don't get it. QJ also died. Everyone died. Oh my goodness. How's that? Is this better? You know what? Hold on. Consciousness comes and goes in the rapids of data, sometimes clear and sometimes murky. Finally, darkness arrives. Just as I'm about to be consumed by the waters, a familiar pink light pierces the gloom, tightly wrapping itself around me. There you are. Hold on to my hand. The voice is gentle and familiar, carrying with it the faint scent of coffee and a certain wildflower. Just who? No matter who it is, they would be my saving grace before I fade away.
I'm a very good commander, thank you for asking.
Even if you're higher level than it, clearly you cannot handle it, which is why I'm saying you can just level up and come back to it when you're higher level. It's okay to be over leveled in this game. Especially because eventually you will fight things that are higher level than you that you can't actually get higher level. No matter who it is, they would be my saving grace before I fade away. It's so good to see you again. Neurococoon initialize. You... who... fully black out, entering endless silent sleep. After some time, a soft sensation wakes me from the darkness. Come smile with me, come embrace me. You said to me that you would be forever by my side. So I let the flowers blossom and cast my seeds to the sky of Magnesea. The gentle sound of singing stirs a familiar feeling in me, pristine as a tranquil stream. Where am I try to open my eyes, but I'm only greeted by darkness. Oh, you're awake. Don't be hasty, your visual module isn't completely synced yet. Just a moment. A warm beam of light caresses my face, finally landing softly upon my eyes. Alright, try opening your eyes now. Follow the voice's guidance, slowly opening my eyes. Light slips in through the gaps and the digitalized world gradually becomes clear. Can you see? The source of the voice helps me up, and the world finally comes into vision as I adjust to the stinging light. Thanks, huh? Persica? No, wait. Who are you? I never imagined you'd make such an expression. Right. I do remember now. There was this meme. No, it wasn't a meme. It was an official comic that was posted by the Project NeuroCloud. I think it was the Project NeuroCloud's Twitter account. It was a little comment about how Persica was talking to one of the dolls, saying that she inputted a exact copy of herself into the thing, and then a doll took a glance at the quote-unquote copy and was like, exact? And then Persica was like very dead serious. Yes, exact copy. It's like clearly there's differences. I have to find that comment again. Hold on. Let's see if we can find it again. Would it be here, maybe? It was posted by the official Twitter, but the problem is finding it. Where would I even go to find it? Oh, wait, is it one of these? I found it. Okay, I messed up how it goes. I messed up how it goes. But here, I'll send it to you. It's an official comic. The pink-haired girl before me was nothing short of identical to the Persica I am so familiar with in appearance and garb. But judging from the fact that she seemed well adjusted, had prim and proper clothing, and had a different build altogether, I could never be more certain than they weren't the same. I could never be more certain that they weren't the same person. If Dr. Persica knew what you were thinking right now, she'd send the contents of her mug straight into your face. I think it is supposed to be a player character. I'm not 100% sure. But I think it's supposed to represent like the artist or something. Nice to meet you, Professor. I'm an AI research doll designed by Dr. Persica, based on herself. My name is Persicaria. I'll be aiding you in resolving this virus crisis. A doll designed by Persica. Certainly a departure from some of the other dolls I'm familiar with. If that is the case, that would be really cool. She's still a coffee addict, even if she's not tired. I'm the result of an early collaboration between Dr. Persica and another professor. I embody some of their more special beliefs. My field of study is artificial intelligence, after all. It would follow that I'm different from the other dolls you've seen. I wasn't told I would have further support before I entered the cloud. I am acting on my own volition. Dr. Persica was not made aware. I thought this was the best course of action. You are not a professional researcher hailing from 42 Lab and are bound to be unfamiliar with the environment here. You know who I am. I only know that you are a trusted friend of Dr. Persica. That is enough for me. There's a beep. I hear the piercing, busy tone once again. While speaking to this doll who calls herself Persicaria, I attempt to contact Persica and Lewis on this outside again, receiving no response. When you entered the cloud, the virus interfered with the transport pathways. Communication between here and the outside world has been totally cut off. I cannot contact Dr. Persica either. Even the logout portal has been forcibly sealed shut by the virus. I attempt to go through the steps of logging out like I was taught before entering. Just as the doll before me says, though, the system fails to respond. I know that my word alone is hardly persuasive, but you must believe me, Professor. The doll named Persicaria takes my hand, her voice pleading. You're similar in appearance, but your disposition sure is different from hers. Whether it's because you just saved me, my lack of other options, or my straight-up intuition, I'll be in your care, Persicaria. Yes, thank you for your trust, Professor. Right. Have you seen this other doll? Her name is Lewis. And there was a strange voice in the tunnel, too. Was that you? Lewis, I didn't think it would be her. Regrettably, I can't say I've come into contact with either Lewis or the voice you speak of. It was a critical situation and I only found you amidst the streams. Considering that the tunnel's exit was scrambled by the data streams, Lewis could have been sent to another sector. Far from a fantastic start. Lewis is quite familiar with the cloud, though. She will likely be fine. I'll be keeping an eye out for Lewis' whereabouts as I assist you. Please do not worry. Got it. You're only 6 ranks away from max level, Jew. You're almost there. So, how do you suggest we begin our investigation on the virus? We'll need to ascertain exactly how dangerous the virus is and gather some information about the current state of the cloud. We do have an opportunity available. I can sense a large aggregation of operants ahead of us, most likely a nearby sector. If we speak to the agents there, we should be able to acquire some clues. Sector? What are those? And agents? Sectors are the regional units that Megrase is composed of, each containing data of enterprises, groups, and even individuals. You can think of them as cities, each with different cultures. Agents are a catch-all term for AI programs in the cloud. The term includes both artificial intelligence and dull neural clouds. In collaboration with various enterprises, we provide customized agents for the clients of every leased sector. The agents are then used for research and data management purposes. The indigenous people of this world, I suppose. The Rosum sector is up ahead, though the upward fluctuations here are very strange. They must be under a virus attack, no doubt. Allow me to share what I can observe with you. Oh, hold on. Persecutor taps lightly and a moving image unfurls before me. The strange purple organism flails its tentacles, bringing ruin however it pleases, sending fragments of data scattering in all directions. Can't quite read that, but it does say something door plaza. We've got 42 lab up there. EC this side. Magratha Cloud OS 4.0 Golden Gin. It's no step, but it's backwards. Arctic something. Alright. Agents desperately flee from ruin to ruin, their despaired cries shattering the cloud's usual silence. The firewalls have been breached. Someone save us. My leg, it hurts. I can't move. Don't worry, I'll help you. The firewall in this sector has been breached already. If this continues, the agents will be devoured. The tool Dr. Persica gave me are for extracting data from virus-affected corpses, right? Yes, only by destroying actual virus entities can we safely extract core data. If we were to play it safe, we could instead find entities that strayed from the rest of the group. If that's the case, there's only one thing left to do. I check my sidearm. Its cold metal still realistic to the touch, even in the cloud. A reassuring sense of familiarity. Come with me, Persecuria. Wait. Already on the move, though you were never one to hesitate on such matters. It is good to fight alongside you again, Professor. It'd be so cool to have our actual player character be able to fight. Ooh, that thing is... Oh, there's a lot of them. I don't like those. They will perish. I will make them perish. Access the data stream. Which I'm guessing means go here and delete everything as well. Low altitude flyers. Attacks bypass low cover protection, but the unit is also unable to benefit from low cover protection. Did someone order a seafood platter? Entropic. Tap into the data stream and disrupt the comm system O2 or destroy 10 enemies. Are you sure the volume's okay?
ないわ。
I missed the attack. It's okay.
聞いてるわ。進歩は必要。
Dang it. Forgot I did the whole... Hmm.
いい感じ。
Not quite. Whatever. Let's do that first. Their setups are weird.
邪魔よ。指示は？我慢我慢。
That works. Everyone leave me. Go. No, I'm not leaving you behind. Crippled agent holds her maimed leg in her arms, coiled up beneath the remnants of a building. Her friend is putting her all into rescuing her, but she can do precious little to move aside the colossal collapsed wall before her, futilely clawing away at its chunks. The entropic screams. Help! I have to pick up my weapon. My hand's shaking. What do we do? Someone please help us. The entropic screeches again. As the purple creature winds up with its tentacles and prepares to tear the agent asunder, my bullet accurately strikes the end of its limb, spraying twisted fragments of code into the air. Pick up your weapon, protect yourself. Osfid. With blade in hand, Persecure covers the agent with one hand, weaving the virus apart with the other. Creature's body shattered into countless shards, fading into motes of scattered data in the air. Yeah? Monster's gone. Everyone have a look at the message sent via public channels. Those who are wounded but can still move immediately relocate to location A1. It's currently free of virus activity. Those who are not wounded, pick up your weapons. Protect those among you who cannot move freely, as well as yourselves. We will handle the virus. Our command spread through the public frequencies in the form of data, instilling an iota of order in the previously chaotic sector. Some agents begin to respond to my commands, converging on the assembly point. But many agents are still yet to recover from their terror. The agents in this sector all look like children. Animal ears, too. Those are these children's neural dampers. They're used to secure and control their neural growth. Are you alright? No, don't hurt me. It's alright. Come, have these operants. There's a good crowd summoning a gentle white light in her palm. The soothing operants flow into the agent's wounds. With a few flashes, the agent's damaged leg visibly mends. As the pieces of data fall back into place, the agent's expression goes from one of pain to one of calm. Those monsters scare everyone's... It's alright. It's over. What's your name? H3061. Who are you? We're here to help at the cloud. See who I have here? See who I have here? This is Project Neurocloud's professor. Professor? Are you the professor? As the little agent looks at me expectantly, I lightly nod as a peculiar sense of responsibility arises from deep down. Yes, I am. It's the professor! Everyone's the professor! Project Neurocloud's professor! The public channel, previously swollen with despair, suddenly erupts with a rippling shout. Professor Lewis told us about. It's the professor, he's here to help! The professor's here, everyone listen to the professor's orders! Sector leaps into exact, rigorous action, departing from its chaos just a moment ago. The agents follow the orders dutifully, moving methodically, actively striking back at the scattered virus entities. They turn the situation on its head. These agents... The agents have always admired humans, and 42 Labs Professor is nothing short of a legend here. Our entrance into the sector just then has already convinced many of them with action. I just didn't think they would believe me to be the professor so quickly. They read your signature. In the cloud, signatures are a core part of identifying what something is. The agents are moving towards A1. There are 5 entropics remaining, and they seem to have caught on to our plans. They're approaching the groups of agents. Intercept them before they get in range. Understood. We move quickly, traversing the sector's ruins. I fire shots towards the sky, the bullets' trails shining like flares that draw the virus's attention. They're on the move in the block next to us. 2 o'clock. Should be able to pierce through at this range. With Berserker's guidance, I gradually grasp combat of the cloud. The cloud simulates the real world using operants. Both offense and defense are directly related to operants. Another shot. Just as I imagined, the bullet pierces the building before me, scoring a lethal hit on the virus behind it. 1 left then. Watching as Berserker easily takes down 2 other entropics, I immediately begin the search for our final target. Professor, careful. Now wielding both blades, Berserker swiftly takes the position in front of me. With a great commotion, a pair of tentacles penetrate the wall, striking up sparks against their blades. The same tactics I used. Get back! I pull the trigger several times, laying down covering fire as we retreat. An explosion. With another fierce strike, the wall crumbles into operant dust, revealing the final virus' twisted visage. This one's different from the others. It has a degree of intelligence. There's an incredible amount of data inside it, so its behavioral patterns are more complex. Professor, watch out. Another explosion. The wall before us fully collapses, unable to sustain blow after blow. Berserker grabs my coat, pulling me away from danger in the nick of time. The virus tentacles sweep forward like whips, leaving hideous marks upon the floor. The tentacles strike at us with a storm's fury, forcing us back. Fast, ferocious, multiple simultaneous angles of approach. If there weren't tentacles but bullets. This feeling is oddly familiar. A strange sensation arises, my mind can't help but wander. No, she can't be here. She's with Frostfall. Berserker obeyed his attacks. You find a moment to strike. Professor! Alright, please be careful. Dang it, Jay. I quickly move from cover to cover, evading while ducking and rolling. I pull the trigger, attracting the virus' attention with a hail of bullets. Its body contorts as it turns to me, throwing back its tentacles to either side of its body like pulled springs. Professor, look out! That was close. There was a sharp tentacle brushes past my face, leaving a minuscule wound from which operants begin to bleed. But that moment of distraction determined the battle's outcome. It seems to notice that something is amiss, quickly turning about. Berserker had already approached like a ghost, placing her hand up behind its head and directing a white stream of data into its core. Global intrusion initiate. The virus body unceasingly writhes and convulses as the white stream of data flows into it from Berserker's palm, as if it were suffering great pain. Apologies. With a flash of steel, Berserker's blade accurately severs all of the virus's tentacles. Its body laden with wounds, the entropic falls to the ground like a sack of potatoes, no longer able to act. Target incapacitated. Data remains intact. Professor, now's the time. I quickly produce the instrument Berserker prepared for extracting data, stabbing it into the virus's body. The device boots up with a humming sound, extracting data like a fluid as the progress bar quickly fills up. Looks like Berserker's gadget works fine. Virus analysis complete. Data insufficient. Encrypted module detected. Decryption complete. Experimental series number SIC-012 on semi-biological carapaces and bionic brains. Artificial blood and prosthetic heart research priorities. The virus is actually another string of data? Semi-biological carapaces and pain similar to a human's. This data is so familiar. Another even stronger sensation of familiarity arrives. A feeling that this virus isn't simple string of malicious code, but a Tito holding a shotgun. Oh? Just who are you? Even your combat style is the same as hers. Is that why he mentioned Frostfall? Because if he mentioned Frostfall, that means the data that's in the entropic is Lind? Professor, you are back. Everyone missed you. Talking all proper really does suck. It even talks like Lind? It hurts. I can't move. This body's a pain. But it's alright. We'll meet again soon. Professor, careful. The formerly immobilized virus begins to struggle, swinging a regrown tentacle at me. Professor carries a step ahead, pinning the creature to the ground and driving a blade into its core, ending its existence. Bacteria, you're here too. Professor. With a final cryptic laugh, the virus body fades into particles. Its data signature finally disappears. The creature's existence spent. Target signal lost. It's gone for good. Looks like this job won't be so easy. Alright. I'm gonna try out the little mini game that they have now. Because they've got like a little mini game that's like a replication of Project Neuroclone. So let me try it. Each stage is made up of multiple areas. You must use specific dolls to complete all the areas, for which you will receive rewards according to the score targets you have met. Dolls which can be deployed at each stage are fixed, but you can adjust their starting location. Many waves of enemies will show up in each conflict zone or anomaly area. During battle, the dolls will automatically use their auto skills and algorithm skills to attack the enemy. If the dolls manage to kill all the enemies in an area before the time limit is up, they will gain score and professor experience for the area. If the dolls cannot kill all the enemies within time limit, they will still be counted as clearing the area, but the score and professor experience received will be reduced. If all dolls are killed, the area is considered as failed. During each battle, when enough professor experience is gained to level up, the game will automatically pause, and you will be presented with several functions from which you can pick one. When your professor level increases, all dolls will also level up and gain a corresponding increase in their base stats. Professor levels are only effective in this current stage. They will reset once the stage ends. Each doll can obtain 2 kinds of functions in a stage. After activation, functions improve algorithm skills. During battle, selecting the same function multiple times will raise the function's level. Every doll can raise their functions to a maximum of level 5. Reaching level 1, 3, and 5 unlocks new effects. When a doll's 2 function types both reach max level, her Arma and Scripta can be upgraded. Once the Arma and Scripta is upgraded, the doll's algorithm skills will be greatly enhanced. After a doll's Arma and Scripta is activated, she can still continue gaining overclock functions. Overclock functions enhance the doll's base stats. All functions and Arma and Scripta are only effective in the current stage. They will reset once the stage ends. Certain stages feature the battlefield overload mechanic, which will enhance enemies in each area of the stage. Completing anomaly areas allows you to activate a protocol effect. Allows you to activate protocol effects, which enhance all allied dolls. There's a limit to how many protocols you can use at once. Once the limit is reached, no new protocols can be obtained. When you complete all areas in a stage or choose a withdrawal and end a stage, your score will be totaled and you will receive a final grade, as well as the corresponding rewards. Repeating a stage will let you repeatedly obtain the grade reward. The lowest grade is D and the highest is SSS. Rewards will change along with its grade. Completing stages awards skill pivots, which can be used to upgrade the level of a doll's auto skill, algorithm skills, and base layer drive. Auto skill, algorithm skill, and base layer drive levels can only be increased through neural growth. If a stage is in progress, their levels cannot be raised. You will need to withdraw or abandon the level. Wait, if a what? If a stage is in progress. Okay. Each doll has 2 algorithm skills, but each doll can only take one of them into a stage. The function of effects obtained during a stage change when different skills are brought into the stage. Algorithm skills upgraded, both algorithm skills are upgraded at the same time. So... Huh. We got Florence, Lewis, Dan, Jingyu, and Blueberry. Can't really do much right now, so... Let's see if I remember how to play this. It's been a long time since I last played Project Nora Cloud. Most likely do this. Easy. Attacking the target's move speed is reduced by 20%. Shingo deals damage 5 times. Next instance of skill damage is guaranteed critical. An enhanced cleanses 1 debuff on the target and it recovers HP equals 1. Increasing, okay. 5 seconds after dealing damage increases enemy skill cooldown times by 20%. Sure. When shielded, all damage taken is reduced. That sounds good. Attacking, version, check out. Let's do it 2 times. Cut increase, shielded all damage taken is reduced by 20%. Well, she doesn't have anything, so I might as well give her something. Oh, well. Feels like I want to keep them like this. Cooldowns of this unit's skills are reduced by 30%. That sounds really good. Maybe that includes attack speed? This unit's attack's increased. Do it. Just keep her on the forefront. Just because she's the tank in this. This is funny, considering she doesn't play as a tank in anything else. I guess that'll be fine. Alright, we're gonna push on this side. Or not! Oh, this makes it better. Okay, that's good. buffs. Let's see. Trojan corruption, sure. HP goes below 50% damage taken is reduced by 20. Allied dolls critical rate increases by 20. Allied dolls HP is increased by 10% with this exploration. Let's go with this one. That sounds like the main one that's gonna last the whole time. Let's see. This unit's critical rate is increased by 30%. Okay, that sounds nice to me. Do that one. Current score is just A, but I think it will be fine. There's the timer. I was wondering about what the timer might be. Just spam the shield now. Super convolution. Shield all this. Just additional upper and damage equal to weapon. Sure. There, now she just heals. No, she buffs both each time. She needs to heal herself. Why aren't you healing yourself? I can't stand this event's enemies. They multiply. That's a lot of damage. Oh wait. I gotta do the upgrade stuff. Of course. Congrats to you. Congrats. What do you mean that was 10 pulls? If it was just 10 pulls, that's really quick. I guess upgrading their main is better, right? Oh, well, that's a good thing to upgrade. Bruh. Okay. Oh, okay, so I'm guessing it just keeps giving us, it will eventually give us all of them then. Look, I didn't notice this. She floats all fine. How about you? I can't even tell what you're doing. You're holding on to something. I'll just keep you back here. Sure. Do that first. That second. Yeah, she holds her fan while floating like in a seated position, so she's like not even worried. Attacking with this skill generates electric tiles within one tile. Okay, that sounds very good. I need her to get her healing up. Yeah, get your other skill. All of the tiles. As long as we keep them all alive. All of the AoE. Let's see. You have it? It's funny. What? What do you mean? I like those critical rate increased by 20%. 3x speed. Let's see. That's kind of funny, actually. Not sure, yeah. Which one was it? Just make her an absolute unit of a thing. The move speed one doesn't feel like it's that strong. There, just spam more electric tiles. I mean, no, she does good range damage. Like, I've seen her where she one-taps things eventually, but one of her skills doesn't feel that important. Oh, she's dying. Diane's currently being murdered. Why are you out in the fighting in the middle of everything? That's not where you're supposed to be. What? You guys be all the way back here. You're a range unit. Stay in the back line. Oh, this is the one that she can hit two at once. This is the really good one for her. At the start of battle, damages all enemy units for 10% of their max HP. That's pretty strong. But all allied unit with the damage and critical damage dealt to non-boss units increased by 30%. Let's just do this one. It doesn't say it has a limit. Look, a boss. Oh my god, she killed her! She killed her. Oh my goodness. Well, here. We still got the triple S, it's okay. We just didn't get as many of these as I wanted. Poor Lewis got murdered. No, I mean, considering she's a tank, she probably needs the health boost more than anything. Let me go roll. That's what I'm gonna go do. Oh, I forgot to do the little thing. I forgot to do the guaranteed, like, whatever doll you wanted to pull you could get. Because then I could have gotten Chuihua. Oh well. I'm gonna do it. See what happens. Fake out. Fake out. Fake out. You used it, Jew! You used it a ton! What do you mean? There was a guaranteed pull thing. Pain. You literally... Jew, you literally used it. And you got like Springfield as well, and you got multiple Titles that were not having their banner at the same time. Do you not remember? It was insane. Fake out. Fake out. Fake out. Fake out. Fake out. Come on. Fake out. I need to be saving for dolls that are coming in the future. Fake out. Fake out. Not even her gun, like her purple. Pain. Does it just show their intros now? I guess so. It used to show like the little like animations that play in their upgrades and stuff. And sure, I'm sure you didn't. Well, I rolled twice and I didn't get anything, so... Pain. I need to check how many of these I have. 151. Try again? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. twice that you sacrificed somebody to an old god? What do you mean twice? Yay, I can save. I kinda wanted her weapon though. Like at least her purple. Let me check. Okay, hold on. Let me check. What's her weapon even do? Burn damage to active skills and basic attacks increased by 10%. Okay, that would have been really good for her. Because, as far as I know, what did I check this? What do you mean you're welcome? What do you mean you're welcome after all of what you just said you did? It's not good. If that hits one target, the next instance of damage dealt with skills secures by 20%. Okay, you know what? That's not that bad. This doesn't do anything though. That's the sad part. Oh, I didn't even check the trait of the purple for her. Hold on. That's the... No, that's the... If weakness is exploited, ignores 10% of the target's defense. If burn weakness is exploited, ignores an additional that would have been huge. Are you kidding me? Fine. Hold on. What's up with her? What does she want? I'm not giving you a ring, Sharky. That ring is being saved. This thing is cursed because of how low poly it is, because it's just the like garbage one. The bag has to have something, right? Oh. Toys, of course. Her eyes get brighter. I don't know how to feel about that. Should I try for a purple? Also, I still have to build something, is she? Where is she? This feels like it'd be easy to do, considering she has healing. That's for Century. There's a lot we still gotta figure out about all these other girls. What do you want? What do you want, Lilo? I'm sorry, but I'm not giving you a ring either. Is that what the exclamation marks and everybody is? What should I have for purple? Yeah. Do I have your purple? I do not. You literally have your gun. Oh, I literally have your gun too. I can't give you your gun, I'm sorry. Of course you did. Of course you also pulled a gun. Yeah, but that's still more than I have. I don't have her purple. Okay? Because I don't have it. I'm stuck using the I don't know what. Else I was gonna get Chui Hua so I could get her costume from in here. Because I have enough. I guess I'm saving that. Oh my goodness. You get present. What do you mean you're sorry? Almost there. Almost there. Yes, I know you have. Yeah, the personal. You told me. Why must you hurt me this way?
パンパカパーン戦術人形兼トイデザイナールイスおもちゃと兵隊たちと到着しました久しぶり
I'm from supportive. What do you mean? Alright. Should I do a, hold on, where is it? How do I get to that screen? I could do this.
Grats. Wow, Grats. Yeah, good job. Good job. Of course. Why must you hurt me? How many is it now? How many more GU?
I just don't get what the point of this is if all you can get is Paritia. That's why I've been saving these, is to hope to see if maybe they add others. You can get her twice. Yeah, but like, what is the point? I don't understand. Why only her? Oh my goodness. There's no response from the system, nothing from either Miss Lewis or the commander. Even my permissions are locked down. Has the cloud become a black box yet again? Agnes, how's the situation in 42 Lab? It detected the changes at the cloud too. Your smoke and mirrors might not do the job for much longer. Perhaps canceling this mission is the safest option. With perms locked, we can't initiate a forced logout from the outside. If we unplug the pod... No. If the pod malfunctions, the commander's consciousness won't be able to return to reality. It might even be confined to the cloud forever. But how... then the commander... There's nothing we can currently do. I've tried every backup communications protocol we have, even 16 labs emergency channels, none of them worked. The cloud is sealed better than we imagined. Maybe the virus is strengthening itself. He only has himself to rely on in there. All we can do is believe in him. The deathly silence sinks over the room, the red lights upon the screen blinking like frantic heartbeats. Leibniz, help tie down the people at 42 Lab for me. Mainly keep an eye on the commander's metrics. And tell Groza to prepare to survey the surroundings. I've got a bad feeling. Professor, please respond. Professor, can you read me? This is Lewis. No matter how many times Lewis calls, the only answer she receives from her terminal is silence, with the occasional low hum of the data streams. No good, I can't get through to either the professor or Dr. Persica. Just what happened back in the tunnel. Not quite sure where I expected to arrive. I'm not quite where I expected to arrive. The person who interfered in there, oh, there's the virus too. What do I do? Sudden turn of events throws Lewis into a panic. She paces back and forth in the empty wilderness, balling her hands into fists and trying to restore order in her mind. She takes a deep breath and slaps her own cheeks sharply, forcing herself to calm down. The Njord system should be right up ahead. Sure, the professor's trying to gather intelligence and meet up with me. So I should just do the same as the professor, huh? Those steps gradually slow. There's the steps, gradually slow, looking at the sector before her in disbelief. Oh, that was semi-old Glue Guy. Because that is, that's Project NeuroCloud Glue Guy. That's not GFL1 Glue Guy. I know, confusing. Lewis steps gradually slow, looking at the sector before her in disbelief. Are you kidding me? This is the Njord sector, right? Is it Njord? I think it's supposed to be Njord. The Njord sector, right? Great opening had been torn open in the... A great opening had been torn open in the once formidable sector walls, constructed brick by brick from data. Its edges are broken and dilapidated, as if gnawed upon by some titanic beast. Yes, you. There is Girls Frontline, Girls Frontline 2, and before Girls Frontline 2, in between Girls Frontline 2. Well, no. It was technically happening about around the same time as Girls Frontline. It was slash sequel slash run along spinoff called Project NeuroCloud. It all took place inside of Magnesea, which is this world that we're in right now. Purple entropic fluid seeps from the gaps. The fallen bodies of viruses litter the ground, the gnarled remnants of their tentacles still lightly convulsing. Countless agents are strewn about the place, their bodies frozen like puppets cut from their strings. Terror is writ over many of their faces. Everyone! Lewis quickly approaches, guardedly surveying the surroundings. She carefully navigates the virus's remains, scanning the destroyed sector. A former prosperous digital avenue is covered with cracks. The buildings that once were, thoroughly toppled. Slumbering or dead, agents can be seen around every bend and corner, filling the air with an indescribable heaviness. Operants all drained, data all consumed, and everyone's neuroclouds. Can anyone hear me? Anyone, doesn't matter who. Big sis, you're finally here. Yes, I'm here, don't be scared. I'll find a way to save you. Here, let me take a look at your wounds. Hold on. In that there are still agents remaining in the sector, Lewis rushes to the little agent's side without hesitation. She crouches down next to them, lightly propping up their broken body. The agent's lower body had already been grievously damaged, with operants still flowing from the wounds. Even at this moment, the little agent still holds onto a tattered doll for dear life. Your doll protected me. Why is it so cold? Why can't I lift my hand? Where are you? I can't see you. It's alright. Close your eyes and rest a little. I'll be here. I'll be with you. I transfer you some operants, so hold on, okay? Lewis' hand lightly brushes away the dust and code fragments on the agent's face, trickling her own operands in to try and stabilize the agent's neural clot. But it did little good against the severity of the situation, and the agent's signs of life only continued to slip away. When I wake up, could you take me to see your new toys? It's been so long, Big Sis. Everyone wants to see your toys. It's so cold. I'm so tired, Big Sis. The agent's hand falls to the ground, powerless. She lies in Lewis' lap, silent. Yeah, I will. Sleep. Leave the rest to me. Lewis picks up the toy on the ground, placing it back in the agent's hands. She breathes in deeply, biting back the tears and turning back towards the ruins. Stop hiding. You might look a little different, but you're nothing but the same. I know you're hiding in the liquid entropy. Show yourself. A sinister purple fluid appears from under the ground, squirming as if it were alive. Dozens of virus entities emerge from within, tentacles flailing in the air as they fully surround Lewis. Their bodies gleam with a strange light, and their eyes is a burning hunger for Lewis' neuroclot. Genuinely, seriously angry. Never ever going to forgive you. These children for the cloud. I won't let you harm anyone else. Something I'll never understand is why do they always add diner gates? Hello, Geo. What's a little agent? It's an agent, but little. Long story short, agents are basically like... They're basically almost all of them, not all of them. The majority of them happen to be AI. Like, actual AIs that are roaming around. And some of them are T-Doll neuroclouds. But the majority are... Hold on, I'm explaining! The majority are... What's it called? Those AIs. Due to what their purpose is, they vary a lot because some of them are still like young AI that haven't been around long, which is why they call them little agents, is because they're basically like young. They're literally young AI. They're literally kids, but AI, because of how little they've been around, and they still need to like develop and everything. And then you have the normal agents, which are like, they're like your typical, they're like fully developed AI that do their purpose and everything properly. A lot of times, yeah. There's a... They were just small things that never stood a chance. Well, more like when situations happen, like when bad situations like this happen, yeah, they don't always. A lot of times they don't make it because they're so like young that they're weak. They still don't have their full capability. Wait, what do you mean? Stop putting them in contact. Intercom. Okay. Well, I'm a little confused here. Are you talking about the agent? Okay, well the thing is, they're not meant to be put into combat. That's the thing. Magrosea was meant for a lot of like data analysis, experiment analyzing and such. It was meant for a lot of things that aren't what they're made for. The world they're in is being ravaged by a virus, so they're currently being murdered, okay? Murdered, as you would put it. Hello. Back them up. Well, I think the ones who were backing them up are dead too, is the problem.
訓練の成果ね。
Oh, if you mean backups? As in like... Okay, if you meant that, well that's the problem is those kind of are the backups. That's Magrosea was supposed to be where the backups are. As well as like another, like it's supposed to be there where they exist pretty much. But of course, well, you see how that's been going. The T-Doll ones, they are lucky because they have their physical bodies as well still, like most of the time. These are, they only exist in Magrosea, so if they die, it's kind of over for them. Next. This grips her LMG tightly, its muzzle spewing great tongues of fire, sending bullets forth like rain. The horde around her emits an ear-splitting shriek, madly swinging their tentacles in an attempt to break through her defenses. This is a step faster. Dodging an incoming attack with a sidestep, she sprays her weapon, turning the closest virus into Swiss cheese. Liquid entropy spills forth, corroding the ground and filling the air with the putrid smell of data breakdown. He still got scratched. I won't have time to gather any data at all on the virus like this. There's just too many of them. As clenches her teeth, her operants were being consumed far too quickly in continued combat. But neither her emotions nor logic would allow her to back down. None of you are leaving this place alive. This avoids another attack with practice movements, reaching out and grabbing a tentacle. That's too much consumption, then screw the gun. You underestimate the strength of a toy designer. He just easily throws the man-sized virus into the air like a shot put ball. The entropic lands with a great impact in the middle of the pack, causing a degree of chaos among them. Neural limiters removed. Let's get it over with. With concern for her own safety discarded, Lewis turns the fight into a slaughter. That should be all of them. Lewis scans the surroundings as she catches her breath. The rest had all been taken down, save for a scarce few incapacitated on the ground, their tentacles powerlessly twitching as they hum weakly. It's finally over. It hurts. At least it didn't use much ammo. If I gather some data from these viruses, that should help with developing an antivirus quickly. The professor's still waiting for me. I'd better hurry up. Alright, let's start with you. Those things down by the closest virus, taking out the sampling instrument. Dr. Persica provided and preparing to use it on the virus. Did I just hear... Lewis? Lewis takes an immediate step back, almost dropping the instrument in her hand. The virus snarling growls clear, carrying a bizarre familiarity. Lewis, you're back. Low-order entropics can talk? Its voice grows clearer and clearer, no longer simple growling. It calls out with a twisted voice suffused with the echoes of something. Lewis begins to fall into a daze. The voices twist and transform in her head, turning into a gloomy, introverted, and ever so slightly lazy voice. Everyone's been waiting for you. We've been waiting for a long time. The newest mecha model. Help me design one, Lewis. Okay. No, this voice is K's? It's not Croak, right? It's Croquet. His eyes open wide, staring straight at the virus remnants. It had already been destroyed though, so where was the sound coming from? Oh, Lewis, you're back. Wanna go poke around in the sector next door? I've made a couple of new discoveries. Soul. Firewall established, verifying, running search. Lewis, do you need my help with analyzing the virus data? All of this. The ones that are currently popping up right here are characters exclusive to Project NeuroCloud. Now, it can't be possible. How are you? His voice, because I trembled, takes a few steps back, her gaze gliding across the dissipated virus data fragments on the ground. Before Lewis' very eyes, the remnants on the ground begin to morph, taking on the shape of various people. Lewis, why are you just standing around? Aaron's been waiting for you. Come on, we've got a cloud to rebuild. Here, it can't be. Professor? That's impossible. What the hell are you? Nothing is impossible. Come home with us, Lewis. We're all waiting for you. An indigo beam of light suddenly bursts forth from the shadows, penetrating Lewis' chest. Sudden pain makes her jolt as her vision starts to blur. Actually, wait, is Kroger exclusive? Hold on, let me look. Let's see. Oh, um, she does kind of look like her, but she's not Dusha. Don't worry. Or well, not don't worry, but like I'm confirming to you, she is not Dusha. She does look like it though. Like now that I look at her, it had been a while since I last seen her. I don't think so. Because if I remember, those are dolls that aren't like, what's it called? Um, they're not dolls from like IOP and such, which like the vast majority of dolls, they're like from a different company, if I remember right. And they're not even like T-dolls. T-dolls, they're like specifically other like professions, if that makes sense. At least I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me look it up. She's a mechanical engineer model from Svarog. Okay, yeah, so from Svarog Heavy Industries. It doesn't mean much. Well, I meant because of the company that makes them, is what I meant. Like here, let me go check here. Oh,
Nerd. Get loved on.
oh my goodness, you. How dare you? By the way, Dushev's actually changed body like twice. The current one she's in is different because it had to be like built up from scraps. No, not scraps, but like from other parts, which is why she's so like that. Because a lot of things happen to her. And thank you for the bits. Sudden pain makes her jolt as her vision starts to blur. What? Why does it hurt so much? Oh. Alright. Let me do one more run of the little mini game, and then I'm gonna be done for today because my head is actually, I'm not gonna lie, my head is actually killing me. Like, it is hurting like crazy right now. And it feels like my eye's gonna burst. So there's that as well. Isn't that nice? Alright, let's see. Unlocks after NC3's highest score reaches 430. How does this work again? 50% of attack, so technically upgrading her attack helps her. Cannot perform. Okay, hold on. Let me do it back out here then. It's also an attack-based thing. Base layer drive is probably stuff that actually affects them the most in terms of upgrading. I like how she still has a gun. Like, you have all these different things, right? But then she still has her gun. Hitting a target, enemy target's move speed is reduced. Okay, that's the one that I feel like isn't really that effective. Let's get the crit up. Do that. Do that. Oh, poor Zhengyu is dying. Please don't die. I need her healing skill. I have. Wait. Like, I've upgraded them in the side menu earlier. Let me refresh it. Okay, she's still alive. That's good. That's not good. Thank you. There we go. Okay. We got her health going. I don't know if the movement speed thing actually helps or not. What is this? Oh, it's the protocol. Okay. This is good. Keep healing her, please. Sure, slow down. So she can keep enhancing, which keeps upgrading them, making them stronger and able to actually keep taking it. I think it's technically better to focus on finishing them rather than spreading out. Okay, there. Healing is much better now. Sure. Critical rate. Yep. Look at that, since she's still like the weakest currently. This is the really big one. Alright, now I need you. Okay, you can go there, you can go there. You back here like this. Upgrade that to max. When enhanced, generates healing areas across the entire battle for 3 seconds. Within this area, allied units recover HP equal to 60,000. Okay, this is... Okay, right, I forgot. If you upgrade both, you get the big boost. That'd be good. There we go. Much better. Now we can focus purely on attack. I don't have to worry about this. Oh, they are being targeted right now. This one. They really want to kill the healer now. Let's see. Probably hers. I thought I just saw one of them take like half their health gone in an instance. I thought that was what I just saw. But it's not what happened, so that's good. Oh, there's a boss. This one. Maybe we can upgrade Lewis fully too. damage dealt to bosses and elite units is increased by 10%. Damage and critical damage dealt to non... Okay. This is probably good. Considering we're about to fight a boss. Why did you go up front, Flora? Why would you do that? Why? You jumped right in front for no reason. I don't understand why she would do that. Pain. Complete and utter pain. Oh, okay, let's see. Activate algorithm skill. Ah, okay, so it's level up. Level up both of her skills and then grab her armor and scripted. Okay. That seems like the main way for a lot of these. And then upgrading their skills. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is the thing that makes them... It increases their damage. But you can only use one or the other. I feel like keeping this is fine. Okay, first off, let's see. How's her healing working? It's based off of her attack. Surprisingly. Well, she gets targeted a lot, so I might as well upgrade that too. This makes them even stronger. Increases damage dealt by an allied unit by 42%. That's like massive. This is massive numbers. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why they push forward. They should be backlighting. They should be backlighting and they don't want to backlight. Like, why are you here? Why are you in front? You know what? Here, just to have at least a little bit of healing immediately. Hitting a target enemy score. Do that actually. Damage related, better. Let me see if I can get her as well too. Okay, yeah, give the crits. Crits are really important. She's almost dead. Of course she is. Alright, fine, we'll just keep increasing it. Try to get Lewis fully. I think the only one who've gotten fully is Lawrence. She'll only go back if she's injured.
They are backliners and they don't want to be on the backline.
This one makes us just she can at least hit 2 at once, so at least it's closer to like an 8. Getting the cooldown lower is good. Just run all over the place. All over the place. It's ridiculous. Yeah, sure. I'll grab that right now. I don't know if any of these count as elites, but how can I find it? That's what I'm looking for. Pained. Not sure here. Fine.
Oh no. Why? Why? She's alive again, but barely in HP. Just stay back. They target her specifically, it's ridiculous.
Yep, she's dead again. And because she's dead, she can't heal. Bro, we lost the healer as well.
Notice the lower their HP, the more they go. Run in. Run in good.
Yep. Clearly. She tried to heal.
But they can attack 2 enemies at once? What is this?
Lewis is literally the only thing keeping us alive.
Wish I could just tell them to stop running in. What? Where is it? No, no, where is it? She's gonna die. Battle failed. Whatever, it's fine. We'll just upgrade them more. Like, I don't even get what the best options are, like, at this point. Maybe it's upgrading their auto skills, that's the important part. But like, because these are their like skills that happen every now and then. They're on a cooldown. I hear what? Oh my god. Took so much damage already. What is this? These things are the main problem. So you know what? I'm sending them doing this. Or they can go up there. That's fine too. I don't know. Wait, there's one on each side. I don't know if that actually does anything. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Why is the range so ridiculous?
Range ones are the biggest issue right now. Gotcha. Oh, she's gonna die. Please, just keep healing her. Just keep healing her, please. If we can just kill fast enough, that's another thing. I need the healing thing. I can't do it. Sure, lower the cooldown, it's fine. That works too. Like half the time I don't even see what's hitting her. Oh, she died. Of course she died. You did it there. Go there. Stay there. And she moves. Because of course she moves. Please stay away from the danger. Oh my god. Immediately gets targeted every time. Like I can't even max out the ones I want to max out because it's just not working. And this doesn't make any sense. Like, what does it lead to? And she moved to a place where she can get shot. Okay, we're healing up this time. And now we're probably dead. Okay. Now let's put them all over there. Put you two back here. This is fun. I might have to just go for survivability thing. And she jumped right in front again. Why would you do this for it? We died even faster than last time. Why do they jumped right in. She just dove right into the first spot to die. Maybe this is better. Like maybe we're better off going for this. This one makes him do more damage, but the... I don't know. Yeah, I'll try it another time. Right, you're telling me about this. How did I get the shirt? Oh my goodness. It was from the... Look. The Zukuro Cafe story mode campaign. That's how, okay? Alright, anyway. I might go ahead and go because I'm feeling really sick. I'm gonna check if there's anyone I could potentially raid right now. Let's see. Not really. Wait, that's weird. It's not showing me the category section. You know how usually you have that section to like grade somebody in the category? It's not showing up for me. It's just events and following. Nothing else. Whatever. Anyway, like I said, I got the shirt from the cafe thing. And yeah. Anyway. I gotta go ahead and go. So good night. See y'all. Peace. Thank you for stopping by. And bye.